Hello, hello. How are y'all doing? What are we doing today? Are all my titles good? Yeah. Alright, so I started working on an emote. When was that? It wasn't last night. It was the night before. And I was just like, you know what? I'll just, I didn't have time to work on it since then, so I was like, that is gonna be the stream. I don't anticipate it'll take the whole, like, 2 hours, but maybe. If not, I'm just gonna do some doodles afterwards. Alright. Oh yeah, streams are on Monday now. I forgot to mention that. Oh no, this is Tuesday. Art streams are on Tuesday. Yeah, I mentioned that last time, but it was Thursday. Yes, now we are here. New schedule. We're going with art on Tuesdays. Very interesting. I don't think I stream on Tuesdays usually, just in the past. So, new experience. What else? I might as well check out the shark thing, because, not the shark thing, the possum. Oh right, I didn't update it for here, or for YouTube at least. It's a problem of like streaming on 3 different channels. There's gonna be some oversight. 42%? Jeez, I haven't gotten anything over 14%? I haven't gotten anything over like 60 maybe? Past couple of weeks. What's going on? It also looks like I'll be experiencing some internet dips. I hope nothing too bad. It doesn't seem like anything too bad. Yeah. Oh, hey! Hey, Pico the Fox. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. What happens if I press this button? Oh, nothing. Okay. Thank you so much. Let me see. I hope y'all are doing well. I just made some tea because my voice is kind of hurting. We'll see how that goes. It's still really hot, so see if I remember. Alright, still experiencing a little bit of dip with the internet. Let me know if it only seems to be 1 bar. Let me know if it gets really bad. Sometimes I can't keep an eye on it all the time. I could also lower the bitrate. Let me see. Because this is an art stream, it doesn't have to be super high. 51? I mean, that's half. That's good. But yeah, I've been rolling really low. Bring it down to a lower bitrate, see if that helps a little bit. And I wanted to add the shark one, because I have it on Twitch. Let me see. Exclamation shark. 43%? Okay, that's still low. Give me a second. Just have to go into stream elements. Oh, maybe the wrong one. Go back. The bot, it's the bot. Chatbot, where are you? There we go. Who knows, it might be last time I copied and pasted it and it still said possum. Alright, let's see. Man named Shark. Shark. And where's the shark emoji? I don't know if there's like a better way to copy and paste emojis if you're on. Command already exists. Does it now? Oh, I'm on Twitch. Try that again. We tried. Let me try this again. Arc. Oop. Okay, let's try that. This one's not rigged. If the one on my other one is like between 20%. This one's like from 1 to 100. See if it works. 27. Jeez. It's rough out here. Low possum, low shark. Alright, well, might as well move over to Clip Studio. Here. So we have this fella. 31? Hey, that's higher than what I got. Right now, it kind of looks like a hedgehog. Let me see, can I make him spin? There he goes. Looks like a hedgehog right now. I have to change that. I'm trying to remember how I draw possums. It's been a while. So yeah, unfortunately this emote won't be up on Twitch because it takes like 1 to 3 days for them to manually approve animated emotes. But I was like, might as well have it for next week, right? I was debating on, I think I'll make it spicy colors rather than just a possum color. Now I need to find my ref sheet that I always lose. There we go. Alright. I could theoretically only draw half of these and just flip them. But I don't know, maybe you'll have some charm if I draw all of them. I don't know. We'll start with one. I have this guy in the background for reference. The lines might be too thick. We'll see. Okay, so this is frame 1. What am I doing here? Size 17? Oh, it's size 15 brush. Might as well rotate this. The reason why I put it like this is so it could actually fit. Because if I made it horizontal, it was gonna be way too small of an emote. Alright, I'm gonna check if my tea is good. Alright, it is drinkable. It's been a while since I've done an animation, so this will be interesting. Okay. Quick stretch. Okay. Yeah, I've been a bit sore this week. I don't know what's going on with me. Oh hey! Thanks for following over on Twitch. Have its little hairs. No, I'm not sold on this. I want to stylize it a little bit different. Let me... like, how do I draw possums again? Where did I put my possum? I wish I had like a folder that just had all the possums I've ever drawn. Wait, I might be able to find that on Tumblr. How on Tumblr? Because I use tags. So yeah, just looking up the hashtag possum. Hopefully something will appear. They're front facing. I mean, I kind of dig the night in the woods one. That's tiny right there. There's this fella. Okay. Oh, there's also this one. I forgot I did this one. a onyx griffin. Or oni griffin. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Okay, I feel like that's enough possum reference. We'll scooch it over here. How are y'all on this fine Tuesday? Yeah, new shark percentage. I scored low on both of them. But yeah, give it a try. Onyx. Okay, okay. I noticed the X was bigger, so I was like, wait, is it Oni? Hola. Hola. $46? What is up with all these, like, minus 50 and under? This thing is rigged. How much of a fox you are after drawing a fox? I mean, do you relate to the fox? Do you feel like the fox is a vibe? Hello, 29. Welcome, welcome. $15. I think I got 14. Is that what I got? 14 I did. I'm gonna have to mess with the numbers. Make it so no one can get lower than 50. Cam it up a bit. Okay, I feel like the nose is too high. I think that's what's bothering me about this. I'm gonna give it another... I did like how the ear looked, so let's see, make it... $82? Hey, let's go! How does this look without the sketch? It looks so... Whoa. What's going on with its back there? I'm still not sold on it. It looks so weird without the tail. Maybe I should keep the old hedgehog looking thing. Actually, you know what I should do? I should actually look at a possum reference. References are great, yeah. Sometimes I'm like, I can do this without a reference, and I'm like, you know what? Too hard. What am I doing? Did I forget how to be an artist? But no, they're good. They're good training. Right, throw this fella into my reference file. Flip it around. I feel like, yeah, my style always changes, so that's a little bit tricky. Okay, I guess its face being like that wasn't the most unrealistic thing. Give it a little boot looking feet. $28. Dang. Yeah, so far Onyx is winning with the sharks. I don't have a shark emoji other than the high one, so I'm gonna get the high. Reverse 82. Ooh, that's a big brain. I don't know, it still looks like a hog to me. Okay. Alright, I have one more reference I'm gonna look at. Maybe I didn't post this one on Tumblr, that's why I'm like, what the heck? Must have been how many years ago? Was that really last year? No way. Gone. Alright, you know what? Save art, thank you. Here gets to the sketching. Okay. Different color, different color. It's hard to, it has to be both big enough to see tiny, but also still small. First of all, its head. Its head is way too big. I think that's the problem. Shrink it down a bit. Okay, that's looking a little bit more possum-like. In my opinion. There's still something funky going on with the transition from its neck to the leg. Let's see, so if its leg is right there. And it has a stubby tail because the rest of it's not gonna fit. Do possums have obvious jawbones? Kind of. Let me see. Good. He's set. I don't know what happened to this guy's cheek. Looks like it got hurt or something. It's like... yeah, I feel like the jawbone is right there, and then I think this down here might just be skin? Very pointy fella. Real possum hours, yeah. Yeah, poor little guy. Also, hello, Mitzfing. You have started to use your middle finger to draw on your iPad? Or are you just like, heck this? A middle finger, that's what you get. You think the bottom is the jaw, then the upper is the mandible? Mmm. Wait a second. Might be onto something. I'm getting a little bit... I'm getting very invested. Let's see. Opossum skull. This might be a 3D printed one. Yes, but... we'll see. Oh, it does curve. Let me see. Let's flip this around. So this is where a lot of people think that possums are related to rats. Rats do not have teeth like this. Rats have the big, like, the two kind of buck teeth looking things on the front. They do not have the big ol' spikies. I almost gave my, whatchamacallit, my VTuber, like, shark-looking teeth. But then I was like, maybe that'd be too much. Only marsupials in the Americas, yeah. Interesting fellas. Okay, so yeah, it's very... what a very smooth, round jawbone. I'm trying to remember, because canine ones don't like dip like that, do they? Sure. Alright, I need to hydrate. Smelly dogs? Have you ever smelled an opossum? Can you say that for sure? Oh gosh, I got close to a raccoon once. Those guys stink. Stinky. Also, I think that was like the raccoon was like it was a huge one. Must have been like some big dude. I don't know. Yeah, I can't say for sure whether they smell great or not. Fennec fox connoisseur. Hon hon. Foxes are stinky, aren't they? Because they like spray to mark their territory. Stinky fellas. At least the common fox. What is it? The orange ones? Alright, let me move all these references. Getting chaotic over here. I want to keep my funky skull. Darn, getting called stinky. Dogs do tend to have massive canine teeth like that. Most carnivores tend to have like canine slash incisors. Incisors. I don't know. Tomato, tomato. Alright, little round fella. Try again. Delete all these sketches that I have up here. Okay, now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, I like it more now. If only the internet had a smell feature? No, that'd be awful. It's like in Futurama, the smell-o-vision. Awful idea. Awful. Please get it away from me. Exactly. Yeah, I saw y'all talking about referencing Futurama in the Discord. Alright, one more time. This is the tricky part about me drawing on stream, is that sometimes I'm like, I think this design is going pretty well. And then I go off stream and I'm like, I don't like it anymore. We gotta start over. Do you think that if it had smell-o-vision, never go on the internet again? Yeah, right? Then we'll all be outside touching grass. Good news, everyone. Spycy can draw. Hey now, hey. can I? Alright, make it have a huge eye, because this is not even gonna be visible. The ear is a little bit too... I don't know. Alright, let's try not to add too many fluffs, because I don't know how visible that will actually be. Zoom out, zoom in. That reminds you of when you used to live on a farm, and opossums would sneak in the chicken coop at night to steal eggs, and your mom would always make you ward them off before they stole your eggs? That's amazing. You're on possum duty. Honestly, I've said this story a couple times on the stream, but I space it out enough that I don't know if everyone has heard it. So, opossums really they like eggs. They like, when they kill the chicken, at least with our chickens, they would tend to just eat, like, chicken breast. And that's my favorite cut of meat for chickens. And so when I was little, my mom would call me tlacuache, which is opossum in Spanish, at least in Mexican Spanish. And I remember telling Bandito this story, and they were like, who picked out your possum? Your mom did? And I was like, damn, you're right. You're right. I didn't even pick my own persona. So that's that. Soapy tail. 2 lines, I guess. It's a thick tail. I definitely have been thinking about making it into a comic. I'm just trying to see how to pace it. Like, I would sometimes make these little 1-page comics. I felt like that would be an opportunity to do that. Got some neck. Who has a neck? I barely do. Actually, my VTuber has a much longer neck than I do. I feel like the manga thing is too hard for you. I mean, like, I think starting small. If you're making comics, have you ever made comics before? I guess that's the main question. I took a comic course, and they had us start with just 1-page comics. The idea was, and we would just use, like, we'd use pencil for the sketch. Sorry, I just scratched my mic. So, like, I don't know, 1 page, like these, so you do the little sketch, and then you would ink it, but it'd be, like, black and white, like, you shade the darks with ink, and you don't go in with any gray, nothing, it's just pure black and white. If you want some sort of, like, gray, you shade. You shade like this. And then... Oh, you have? Alright. Well, anyway, I'm still going with my little spiel. I'm going. And then, yeah, just the idea is get a story down in just 1 page. Because I feel like a lot of people try to treat comics like a movie or, like, actual storyboard. And that's a different medium, so that's not how folks should approach comics. Or they're just like, you know what, I'm gonna paint the whole thing, and I'm like, that's gonna take you forever. Unless you're like the author who did Black Sad. I don't know, that might be way too much work. But yeah, starting small, and then going from there. And also the other thing is just like, not being too picky, because I feel like some people are like, the first page that I do with this comic, it's gonna define how it's gonna look like for the rest. And it's like, nah, it could change. Like, have y'all read manga? And you compare somebody's first volume with like their most recent one, the art style changes quite a bit. So I think it's fine. Key is keep it simple, don't overthink it. You have a friend who does a comic called Echoes from the Rim, and he paints his comics and it's stunning. That is amazing. Yeah. Like I definitely, yeah, if you can do that and you have the time, go for it. You're too ambitious. Try what I say. Okay, cool, cool. No, but I totally understand them being too ambitious, because I've definitely been there as well. I was like, this is gonna be like my magnum opus, it's gonna be amazing. And I'm like, I didn't start anything. I didn't get far. Yeah. Being too ambitious sometimes is what keeps us artists from actually finishing things. Alright, so we got this fella. I might as well color it. Because yeah, you'll have definitely witnessed me being a little bit too ambitious sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna do this, and it's gonna be all animated and stuff. And then, like, I abandoned the project forever. Wait, why is that not closing? Do we have open lines in here? I don't think so. You think the best example of it is Attack on Titan? You can see how the mangaka's art just improves in later volumes. It's like, holy, it's night and day. Oh, okay, I haven't seen it. I mean, I've seen the anime. I've never read the manga. Definitely have to look at that. Fascinating. I should just go to this bookstore that has manga one of these days. Just peruse. I guess the library has them too. The volumes are usually all out of order, and like if you want one volume, sometimes it's gone. Lovely line work here. Thank you. I'm still wondering why I didn't close. Oh, you know what? It's because I didn't pick a real color. I picked the transparent color, which is not a color at all. Let's try that again. There we go. I might not include the glasses. I'm like, we'll see. Keep it without glasses for now. Actually, I don't think I've drawn a feral Spycy, so I'm like, hold on a second. What is this? I'm like rethinking all the markings. With Attack on Titan in specific, they created re-releases of the original volumes in 2020 with the mangaka's improved art. So if you want to see the changes, you gotta look at the OG 2008 releases. Oh, okay. They were like, it's too different, I'm ashamed, we gotta re-release it. Classic artist things. Reminds me of, One Punch Man. The original comic was just like somebody who, like, I don't know if you could say that he didn't draw, but I remember they re-released it with somebody else drawing it. But I mean, that's a good example of being like, you don't have to be amazing at drawing to tell a good story. See, my problem is that I can't tell stories, so I'm like, well, can't get very far making a manga with that. Alright, first possum down, I think. In this stream, feral Spycy breaks into a chicken coop, steals eggs, real, captured live. Eggs are good. Omelette. Alright, might as well put this all in a folder then. Okay, that was frame 1. See, this one totally looks like a hedgehog. Drink this fella down. Crimes against humanity on stream. Indeed. Hello, Dante. How are you doing? For those who weren't here earlier, let me see if I can make this work. Or else I just erased everything on accident. Oh, okay. One of the frames is missing for some reason. Where'd you go? There we go. This is what we're trying to do today. I'm just trying to clean it up and color it. You think you can tell a story, but you can draw average at best. I think simple will work best and then going mega hard into detail, like one panel or something for comedy and action. That'll be fun. Doing alright, powering through the gloomy weather here. Oh yeah, it was kind of gloomy here too. It's like clearing up a bit. I feel so sleepy when it's gloomy outside, especially in the morning. Spin! Thank you. So my aim is to make this a emote on Twitch. Sadly, no animated emotes on YouTube. Look at him go! Now, I'm still very new at animation, so this is definitely gonna be a bit of a challenge for me. I don't think I need that sketch anymore. I'll just frame 1. I am not doing that. Gross. But I admire the imagination. So I think the main thing is to keep the legs in the same spot, or the head. Do the legs. Wait a second. I need to go back. Because it goes from... Oh, it jumps quite a bit. You have onion skin? No, we don't. We can't do that. Okay, the nose is what barely moves. Okay. Gotta keep that in mind. Okay, so move nose over here. Kind of. It's kind of a jump. The body will get shorter because of its kind of foreshortened. It looks so cursed right there. You want to sleep, but you also want to watch me draw. You can't fall asleep. Well, I mean, I feel like it'd be healthier to go to sleep if you haven't gotten much sleep. Gonna copy this just so I make sure the eye stays the same. Do I have the sleepy emote here? No, I don't. Put it over on Twitch. I'm gonna switch the song. This is a sleepy song. This might also be a sleepy song, but... The glasses possum on the top looks very distinguished. Thank you. I think it's the glasses. Lo-fi is a sleepy genre. Sometimes they're like okay, not exactly like that, but like they get a little bit more hype. Where'd the sketch go? Maybe it won't have a snout over there. Try my best to not trace it exactly, but so it actually looks like it's moving. But let's see. Also trying to remind myself, doesn't have to be perfect. I'm barely at year 1, less than year 1 on getting into animation. Something funky about the face. I think its body has to be shorter. Ouch. Animation takes crazy time and dedication, yeah. But like all art, any practice is progress. Yeah. Yeah, my goal, my small goal was to make one animated thing per month. Not like a whole, I don't know, like scene or anything, but just something like a little like animated emote or something. I think the one from last month was my PNG tuber. Did a little bit of I don't know if you can call it lip syncing and blinking. But yeah. There's like a lot of math involved, which that's where I'm like, ooh, brain kind of fried. What do I think about the Oblivion remaster? You assume that I have the money to pay to play the Oblivion remaster. I don't know, a lot of people say it's good. I raided into somebody yesterday who was playing it, and it looks good. Hello, hello? Nice, PNG tubers really make great expression practice too. Yeah, that's true. I didn't really do any variation with mine, but yeah. Part of me was just like, I just want to get this done. But I did do one where someone commissioned me to do one with more variation in the expressions, and I was like, oh sweet, I get an opportunity to do this. Too many spikes. Kind of looks more like a bear right now, but we'll make do. Doing a pixel animation for your demo of a game, also working on, but I'm focusing on one thing. I totally get that. Ew. Oh. His tail definitely got thicker. Absolutely loving Oblivion Remaster. Now, if only Bethesda could release it next. Elder Scrolls, please. I was like, I kind of wish they remastered Morrowind. I haven't played Morrowind yet. I've heard good things. And I was like, that one... But apparently it's like... I don't remember if they even have voice acting in that, so maybe they couldn't reuse as many things. You could never make it as a pro animator. They are beasts. That's true. And I mean, the funny thing is that if you study animation in the US and you're like, I want to be an animator, odds are you're going to be doing storyboards, because a lot of places actually outsource their animation to Korean studios. So, or like, I guess if you live in Japan and work on anime, they actually have been outsourcing a lot of anime bits just to freelancers, I've noticed, because like as of like 3 years ago, back when I was on Twitter, I saw a lot of people being like, I animated this for this anime show and things like that. But yeah, it's only like you're not gonna do the entire thing usually by yourself. They do make you, when you're like in school for animation, they definitely do make you do like a whole video. Oh yeah, James Baxter. Yeah, James Baxter's on a different level though. Right. The difference between, sorry, I was thinking about TV. But yeah, no, film, I guess, yeah, they do a lot of that here. They're looking. Howdy, howdy. How's it going? I should probably find out how to pronounce your username. Is it Lutravir? Lutravir. I don't know. I'm so bad at usernames. Do I ever imagine my soda in an anime? I mean, kind of in the anime style, not gonna lie. I definitely do the thing where, like, oh, I'm listening to music. Imagine, like, anime opening or something like that. I got it? Alright, sweet. First guess. I was definitely not anticipating that. The extent of your animation experience was an Adobe Animate class in high school. It was fun though. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I think... Does Adobe Animate use vectors? I remember Adobe Flash did, but then they like got rid of it. That is definitely a little bit different. This is like a weird mixture of vectors and raster animation, I guess. There isn't any like tweening as far as I know. That's what they call it in Adobe. In-betweens? How's everyone doing? Yeah, how are y'all doing? Hey, Amadou. You're doing it, hey, Dosh. It ain't easy being cheesy. Oh, see, this is a lo-fi song, but it's like a little bit more upbeat. I kind of wanted to find more lo-fi upbeat songs, but they're sometimes hard to find. Chill Hop does not have the best way to search music. We learned tweeting and keyframes, all that cool stuff. Should really find the files and remember what you actually made. Yeah. Show it on the Discord. I have a really old animation I did for school, which was, yeah, with Adobe Flash. Although, because Flash, like, got, like, removed, I don't even know if I can play it anywhere. I don't think it could, like, because it wasn't saved as, like a video file. It's saved as a Flash file. Oh snap, ads are already happening? Alright, well, apologies. Probably not gonna be anything super exciting. I'm just trying to color this. That'll be in like 3 minutes over on Twitch. Definitely try to pause when it's like a game, because I feel like missing a chunk of a game just kind of sucks sometimes when watching a stream. What you clapping for? Flashpoint? Oh, interesting. Let me see. Whoa, I think I just scraped against my mic. First time I hear about this. Let's see. Apparently it's a television series? Interesting. Is it software? the heck? Okay, so apparently there's a lot of things called Flashpoint, because this one says trusted by governments, helps organizations protect their most critical assets, infrastructure, and stakeholders from security risks such as cyber threats, ransomware, fraud. Alright. The government, I guess. Oop. Forgot to clip it. It looks hilarious. I'm like, technically, yeah, these markings are funny. Apparently it's called the Flashpoint Archive, not government trusted. That's where the Flash stuff gets revived. Okay. Flashpoint Archive. There we go. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Bookmark that. Thank you. Thank you for the information. Basically saved thousands of Flash games, probably animations too, that would have been lost otherwise when just Adobe shut it all down. I just think that's so weird that Adobe was like, screw this. Heck all your stuff. Adobe's weird. Heck Adobe. I keep forgetting to clip it. That looks always looks hilarious. Okay. Oh, that's not. Okay. Okay. Adobe is evil. Yeah. They've been taking a lot of L's lately. Alright, weird markings aside, let's see. Right. Kinda works. Right, put this all in a folder. I think I am gonna flip it. I was like, I could draw every single frame, and now I'm like, never mind. We're gonna flip it. I think it's a bit scary with how so much infrastructure can be built with a single company's software. And just overnight they could be like, yeah, we're nuking this. Cyberpunk moment for real. Right? That's good old monopolies. Eee. Definitely should be rules against monopolies. That's why I'm glad. I mean, Clip Studio, it kind of sucks that they've decided to make it subscription-based down the line, but I'm glad it exists as an option. As well as many other ones. I mean, yeah, that's a cool thing about freeware too. And I love that freeware shows that not everything has to be profit motivated. I wish I was really into programming, because then I'd be like, I'm gonna program all this stuff. We're gonna change some things up. But no. I just do art. I use the programs. Whoa, look at that. Onion skinning for some reason works now. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're at front-facing Opossum now. Oh, hail Corporation 17. SpycyShark, elite hacker. I'm in. This guy looks so bamboozled. Like, why am I here? Wait, what is in this folder? There's an empty folder. Oh, I'll use that. The program user. Sounds so... Yeah, I'm contributing. I'm doing my part. I'll use the programs. I'll give money to good programs. I still can't get over the fact that OBS is free. Man. What a great program. Any Linux users out here? I'm like... I have a spare PC ever since I updated this one. And I think I'm gonna make it go to Linux. Find a distro. What God created me, Spycy. I don't know, I was bored, fam. You program a video editor with only 3 features: subtitles, zoom, and green screen. Right? Oh my goodness. Okay. That is so real. There was a time, yeah, that I would purposely try to find, like, phone or iPad video editors, because sometimes I'm like, I just needed to do really simple stuff, y'all. We don't need to get too complicated here. I mean, CapCut was good for a while, but then they did the thing and they're like, hehehe, you get the free version? Well, now we're slowly add more ads, and now we're gonna lock some features behind a paywall, and it's just like, okay. Okay. But yeah, no, a lot of people make fun of this software, but I use, what's it called? Vegas Pro? It's like so old school, but I'm like, hey, it works for me. I'm not giving Adobe any money. I know a lot of people are using DaVinci Resolve. I downloaded it. I could not figure it out, so... that one's free, though. That's a pretty good deal. It has a lot of cool features. You use DaVinci Resolve? Nice. Or Vegas. Which one? Okay, I'm gonna... make this guy small so I can reference it. Unregistered hypercam! Whoa, that's a throwback. DaVinci Resolve, alright. Yeah, is there a way to simplify it? It was like... the color grading, like, was very confusing for me. What am I looking at here? Oh, how many copies of this did I make? We don't need that. Okay, here we go. I think. Used to be a video editor and used Premiere, but started liking Resolve more that you used it. It's really the best color grading once you get a hang of it. Yeah, I feel like that's the same because I avoided using Clip Studio for the longest time, and I've seen so many people also avoid it. And oh hey, welcome Mitzving. Thank you for joining the Sharky crew. Hope you enjoy the emotes. What was I saying? I got too excited. Oh, that a lot of people avoid using Clip Studio, even though they own it, because they're like, it's too much, it's really intimidating. But yeah, no, finally once I picked it up, I was like, okay, this is worth it. Unlimited power! Hell yeah. It was like, throw some possum crowns over there. Oh, snap. What color? Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, front-facing possum. I think I'm gonna copy and paste the eyeballs again. That seemed to work last time. Oh. Get over here. Its eyes might be too far apart. As a fox working in the IT industry, you cannot encourage moving to Linux enough. Windows 11 is such an overbloated mess, it makes you want to tear your fur off dealing it with your job. Right? Yeah, the main reason why... Wait, do you use Linux for streaming? Because yeah, my main thing with not being able to move to Linux as like my main working computer is because of all the VTubing stuff. Also, Clip Studio doesn't work. It's not, they didn't make it so it could be worked with in Linux. But yeah, no, anything else that needs to be pretty basic, I'm like, Linux 100%. Eyeballs. I think its nose also grew. Yeah, like, when I set up this computer, I was like, alright, now it's time to delete almost everything that I can. Because it does have a lot of bloatware. Its legs look hilarious. It'll make its leg go outwards. Oh, I always forget this part of the head. I don't know why. Lining it, that is. It got cuter now. What the heck? As far as gaming goes, you can do most of it on your gaming PC, but your streaming PC is a Windows 10 because it ain't so bad depending on what version you got and know what stuff to delete. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I just went with the Windows 11 because I was like, it's a brand new system. I don't want to deal with their weird stuff. Yeah, my previous one was Windows 10. As is my laptop, but my laptop is like ancient. I think I got that in like 2015. I only use it to plug it into the TV to watch things on the internet because I don't have like a smart TV or anything. No tail. Microsoft saved you from Windows 11 bloat by making your computer incompatible with it. Wait. Oh, because they're like, you can't use it because you don't have this thing in your motherboard or whatever. Right. Yeah, because I almost considered, because I also have, I have a lot of old computers lying around. I have this other one, and I was like, I could just buy the thing that they were saying and like hook it up to the motherboard, but I'm like, no, just move to Linux. I think it was like either like a $20 to $40 fix, I can't remember, but I was like, nah, we'll just be free and just, yeah, Linux. I have like considered possibly making, I still haven't played Minecraft, but possibly making a Minecraft server with one of those old computers. Yeah, VTube Studio, exactly. Unfortunately, a lot of stuff relies on Windows infrastructure like VTube Studio, which companies could write programs to run natively on Linux, yeah. Precisely. Yeah, Clip Studio, VE Studio. I don't even think my video editor works on Linux either. So yeah, work computer versus just donking around computer. Alright. Get over here. 37? We've all been rolling low. It's been a bad week for possums. It's been a bad couple of weeks for possums. $77? Hold on. Who got... Okay, Sudoku got 82. Close, close. Well, good job. Good job rolling high. Absorbing everyone's possum energy. Keep forgetting to clip it. There we go. 81? You got like a slightly lower percentage this time. That's pretty good, rolling twice and then it's still being in the 80s. Super tired so it tracks. Get some sleep. Sleep is good. Like, otherwise... Like, apparently not sleeping is worse than, not drinking water. But I've definitely been guilty of, like, being like, I'm just gonna push through. Heck sleep. Heck health. I think it's, boots are a little bit too high. That crying ping. Ah, oh my god, where'd my voice go? Hold on. Crying penguin emoji. Pretty great. Whenever you decide not to sleep, you always joke and say, I got holes in my brain from that day because I'm just so drowsy all day. Honestly, probably not too far from the truth. Kind of like spooks me a bit when people are like, ah, just crack an energy drink. It's like, that's like borrowed time, y'all. Take better care. But I know it's not always a possibility. I feel like, yeah, streamers have like some of the most unhealthy habits. As someone who only streams 2 times a week, I'm like, nah, this is a good in-between for me. Sometimes it gets tempting to stream more, but I'm like, no, I will feel like trash, and not in the cool possum way. 5-hour energy, more like 24-hour energy. Zooming. If I buy enough. No. What the heck? Why is this one the cutest? I think it's... I don't know what's way over here. I don't know about that movement. It goes from there to there. Cardiac arrest maxing. Exactly. You know, just cardiac arrest maxing over here. I mean, that's a scary thing, because, like, when hustle culture was, like, I don't know if it's still at its peak. I feel like it's kind of slowly going down, but when it was, there were, like, straight up people, like, dying because of it. I'm just like, geez. Because I feel like when things are, like, invisible, like, you can't really, like, see injuries, they're, like, all internal or, like, in your brain, it's easy to be like, I'm fine, I'm healthy, I'm just gonna push through. And then it's like, actually, no. That was really bad. Okay, so this one, I'm thinking about a copy, paste, we flip it, oh, flip it over here. I have to scooch these lower. There's a lot of possums going on here. Hustle culture turns survival culture. I mean, yeah, I guess, like, yeah, some jobs are demanding like that. Convo's reminding you as a person who died in that Wii for a Wii competition for drinking too much water. I did not know that was a thing. That is hilarious. But they passed away? What? I like the thing that it was funny was the title of it, but oh man, yeah, there is such thing as too much water. Too much water is another thing that can actually get you without realizing. Yeah, but you like really have to push, because like when people are like hydrate, like yeah, I feel like that's not too bad, but yeah, if you're like being super forceful, too much of anything, honestly. Don't hustle for a Wii. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not. The Wii wasn't even that great. Though I hear. It's like a crowd of possums hanging out here. Move. Whoa, that does not sound healthy, Sudoku. Slow down on the water. Okay, so I think the only one that's missing now is the back part. Which... front... tail. Average possum gathering. There's like that weird possum orb photo. I don't know what's going on in that one. I think it's just a mama possum with a bunch of kidlets. I think they call baby possums joeys. I could be wrong. Kind of like kangaroos. Possum maxing. The possums are loners. Yeah, they really are. Like me for real, for real. Yeah, let me find it. I'll demonstrate. I spelled that wrong. It's like a meme now. Okay, we're gonna have to reset the display because everything's all funky here. Yeah, I think it's just a mama possum under there, and it's all the little possum babies clinging on, so it does just look like a possum orb. I think the mom is like walking away. I'll leave that up as I drink some tea. So yes, there is your possum meme of the day. That would actually be kind of funny to have a possum meme of the day. New Dark Souls boss enemy. Gonna kill some kids. Some possum children. Don't talk to me. I'm angry. Absolutamente. Incredible. They look full grown. My animal. Instead of my dude, my animal. Katamari Damacy looking possum. Yeah, that's a good point. Awesome orb reel. Oh, is the tail up or down? That's kind of up. We just did 2 lines. I like how it's just a blob. And this kind of goes out over here. Oh wait, why is this less smooth than the other one? All choppy. Try that again. No confidence in my lines. We're still kind of broken up down here. Nope, not the whole thing. How does one sketch better? Have a better observation eye? Honestly, just time. I know that's super boring because you're like, wow, what can it be right now? But time. I mean, I showed y'all my first sketches. They were awful. Yeah, this is like years. And even then, the struggle is still real. But I guess like making, they call it like, what is it? Like something library? Like you create a library in your head of stuff. So you like remember it. So that's why references are important, because you can't just like conjure them out of thin air. This looks hilarious to me. Alright, I'm gonna take a bite of my bagel. can smell it. Not me glitching like crazy for eating food. Angie Opossum to talk them, exactly. I kind of just want to, yeah, use this as a still, and then add that as well. It's totally time, Somewhat consistency, right, consistency, that's the other thing. Practicing regularly, really important to build that mental library. Mental library, that's what it is. Why can't we be built for it, like baby giraffes walking the second they are born? Can you imagine if all of a sudden everyone could draw? That'd be wild. But now we all have different skills. And they all take time. Been doing so much figure drawing practice over the last few months, started forgetting how to draw faces, but after a small crisis, you're finally getting back into the groove today. That's so interesting, yeah, how that happens. I was trying to remember, there was something that I was like, what the heck? I forgot how to draw this thing. Because it's been so long. But I already forgot what it was. Get rid of this nub. The brain chip that lets you draw like a pro would cost $10K from Apple. Dull blades to be sharpened. That's deep. Did you come up with that? That's deep. I'm trying to remember. There's definitely something fictional. It was like, alright, I just downloaded the skill to do this. Oh, it was the Matrix. Yeah. Do that for drawing. Deep opossum energy. Damn, that's real. You can paint, but you can't draw. This is some form of torture. Interesting. So, like, is it just, like, line work? Because I totally was there before. Yeah, painting. I started painting before I really started drawing. It was interesting to work, like, backwards, I guess. I feel like that's not a very common thing. In fact, I've seen a lot of people be like, I'm gonna try to be painterly. It's hard to care about every single line all the time. Well, that's the key. Try not to care about every single line. But no, I getcha. Save me erase a bunch of lines. Can't get the shapes right. Yeah, because like with painting, you kind of like sculpt it out. I feel like this leg would actually not be like that. Be more like up here, some stomach maybe? You're more of a painter as well. Painter solidarity. Trying to be painterly after so much time doing solely line art. It's fun. Definitely a little bit more free doing it. Yeah, there is a little bit more freedom. My main issue That's why I was like, you know what, we're gonna start learning some line art, was that it was hard to know when to stop. It was very easy for me to overwork something. I feel like you could always add more detail. Whereas with lines, sometimes it feels more straightforward. You're just like, alright, I finished lining, I did the color, I did the shading. The end. You wonder what talents you have in the fine arts. The fine arts. Never really pursued anything creative outside of, I don't know, singing, maybe voice acting. I feel like streaming is definitely creative. You gotta be an entertainer of some sort. Because I feel like, yeah, streaming is kind of... I want to say closer to improv. Because you have to, like, really go with the flow. I mean, you don't have to. Some people, like just chill and don't say anything. I guess it depends what kind of stream you want. But yeah, I'd definitely say, yeah, voice acting. I was like, you should do a singing stream, a karaoke stream? Hell yeah. Bring out the glow sticks. Same here, when you're having art block, it's because you're focusing way too hard on individual lines. Being lax with it is key sometimes. Yeah, sometimes I just try to remind myself, I'm like, it's that deep. And also, what is the other term? Like, done is better than nothing at all? No, it's not the phrase, but it's something along the lines. Because yeah, I feel like a lot of artists are perfectionists. Me too. I relate. And part of it is just getting over that. Just orb. Better to be loved and lost than not loved at all. Than not to love at all. Close. Oh, done is better than perfect. I think that's the phrase. Because you'll never achieve perfect. You think this guy's perfect? Oh, speaking of, I didn't even give him the little socks. You're blushing in embarrassment thinking about a karaoke stream? It's what the VTubers do. It's what the corporate VTubers do. What a disaster it would be. That would be fun. But you know what? Like, doesn't VR chat have like a karaoke, like many karaoke stations? Obviously, you don't have to do it. I'm just throwing out random ideas. I can't sing, so I'm like living vicariously through others. A finished piece is a good piece, is what I know. And often true. That's true. Yeah, because we could sit here and talk about, oh, all these cool plans we have, and then what if they never happen, then what's the point? There is a funny thing about talking about plans and stuff like that, is that apparently we get like about the same amount of dopamine talking about plans. So therefore, when the time comes to actually do them, we're like, no, we already got the dopamine for doing it. We don't actually have to do the project or anything. So it's like, dang it, brain, why do you do that? Geek manga like Vagabond is perfect to you? I am unfamiliar. Plenty of VR chat worlds meant just for karaoke. Actually spent your Sunday night doing that with some friends. Oh, that's awesome. What's your go-to karaoke song? Would be pretty funny. Wait, I think I read that message too late. In reference to what? Alright, let's see if we can put this fella together. Woo! This looks so cursed. This is the other thing about animation. You're gonna see a lot of weird cursed stuff. Wait, Bohemian Rhapsody is your go-to? I heard that's like one of the hardest songs to do for karaoke. Well, props to you. Oh, karaoke stream? Yeah. I won't do a karaoke stream. Y'all do not need to hear my singing voice. I have like, the way I talk kind of damages my voice, so yeah, singing it makes it hurt even more. I don't know how to change it. I've like thought about going to a vocal coach sometime. I don't have the money right now, but I regret not doing that when I had a little bit more funds. Maybe one day. So interesting about dopamine. You tell people about plans, and so you're held to actually make them happen. Yeah, it could work both ways. And I think it depends on how grand, I guess, the thing that you tell people about. I just realized what I have on screen. The cursed two possums. Recently it's been As the World Caves In by Matt Maltese or Jigsaw Falling into Place by Radiohead. I am actually unfamiliar with both. Like, I know who Radiohead is, but I do not know the song. I will definitely give those a listen. Could try throat coat or honey to protect my throat. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I do for streams, but it's just like it's like a habitual thing. But I do experience less voice strain talking than singing, but singing is like, it really... So like, number one, I'm singing incorrectly. Number two, I'm just causing long-term damage. Because I definitely noticed, I feel like my voice has gotten lower since like the first time I streamed, the first couple times I streamed. So that has been interesting. You'll have impromptu karaoke to that. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna save this as a different file, just so I don't... I'm gonna get rid of a couple files that I might regret later. Okay, we're just gonna be merging here. Oh, I don't need that guy. I merge this? I chopped the tail off. Rude. What the heck? Okay, so apparently if you merge layers and they're out of the scene, it will chop things off. You feel like you have a decent voice, but like, you have like anxiety when it's in front of people. I forget what they call that. Stage fright? How rude. Know the tale. I mean, definitely, I feel like singing can be very vulnerable. Okay, how are these? 7 frames. I think that was the goal. Still think this guy's face looks kind of funny. Got like a cheek sticking out here. Whatever. Always imagine a place where you could go into the shower and they record you singing and give it to you as a gift. That would be interesting. I mean, I feel like the acoustics in showers aren't great either. Might be creepy. I'm too scared to sing in the shower because I'm like, the fan is just like a tube that goes straight out the building, and I'm like, I don't want no neighbors to be hearing that. Alright. Let's see. Let's see. Let me scramble all this. Call this frame 1. Wait, I didn't flip this guy, did I? Huh. Okay. You know what? I'm starting to think this might be easy if I just put it all on flat ground rather than make these go horizontal. We can do the horizontal later. Okay. That's the... Change the canvas size? Yeah, stage fright. You're fairly certain what caused it was when you're in your school's jazz band and you messed up your bass solo in front of a judge during competition. Literally that 1 minute of jazz music stopped. Oh no! Also, fellow jazz band player, hello? Oops. I feel like a lot of like artsy people end up being, well, it's either like being a band kid or a theater kid. Definitely went the band route. Part of me really wanted to do theater, but I'm so bad at memorizing lines because I think I do have like actual dyslexia. Dyslexia and ADHD, and I'm just like, nah, I can't remember any of this stuff. Whoa, didn't mean for that to go dashing all the way there. Do this temporary ground here. This possum orb going wild here. Okay. All the fellas hanging out. What did I play? I started with flute, and then I went with alto sax. How about yourself? I wanted to play drums, but I have like no sense of rhythm. Me and the possums at the club. That was going crazy, the one on the left. Woo! Started with clarinet and then later went to bass. Woodwinds gang, yeah! Cells are multiplying. Alright, I'll stop making them dance. Oh god, I do not miss using reeds though. Reed instruments. Should be an emote. The I'll keep that in mind. I have one. This is my last animated emote slot, but I think I can unlock some later down the road. Possum bounce, hell yeah. Need to write that down. Put it up here. Oh wait, no, if I put it up here, the animation thing will be weird. Let me make a note elsewhere. Notepad. That'd be pretty easy to do. Don't even have to animate for reals for reals. Okay. Okay, trying to make sense of all this nonsense. Okay. Trying to remember. Your reads would last a solid week before I get a new one. Had such a habit of teething on it, right? No, I can relate. I mean, yeah, it's a read after all. Nom nom nom. It's like chewing on straws too. It took me a lot of self-control to stop chewing on straws. Okay, so I think... No, not new timeline. New... Forgot how to do all this stuff. New animation folder. That's it. Animating in Clip Studio is like a little bit funky. Took me some time to like even remotely understand it. You will never not chew on a straw. Can't resist a good straw. Except for like the paper straws, how does that feel? Blah 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 blah. Alright, I'm gonna eat the last bit of my bagel. Don't mind me. Paper straws rated 2 out of 10 on chewiness. Right? That doesn't sound good. 2 out of 10? Ah. I mean, it's a 1 mark above 1 out of 10. Never had an issue with paper straws, but you'll admit, the chew is not the same. I did run into a paper straw that was like, it was sturdy. I can't remember what it was from, but I was like, okay, this is where the paper straw is at. Gonna make you some sandwiches. You're starving. Take HP damage. Yeah, go take care of yourself. Speaking of, I'm actually gonna take a quick break because ads are coming up on Twitch. So, not because it has some flavor. So yeah, y'all take a break, walk around, make some sandwiches. Oh, 1 out of 10. Got points dogged down. Yeah, I found that taking breaks during the ads actually helps with my stamina. So I'll be running those right now, and I'll be back. Alright, and we are back. Where were we? Oh, my chair got all messed up. Like some Santa Vista stuff going on here. Oh yeah, good night, Sudoku. I forgot. Like, I read it, and then I forgot to say anything about it. Probably gone, but... Spicy salmon sandwich? That sounds amazing. I made a... Before stream, I had a bagel, and I was like, you know what? Like some cream cheese with some dill, some hamon, and we had arugula. Oh, and cucumbers. Cucumbers. Kangaroo, like dill and cucumbers, really refreshing. Love it. It was. I still have half of it in the fridge, but I was like, I'll keep half of it here. Yeah, I'm glad it's dill season again. I miss dill. Yeah, try it. Yeah, because I grab cream cheese, put a little bit of mayo, and slice some dill, mix it together, make a good spread. You go a little bit like more intense on it. I think some people add like garlic salt. But I try to take it easy on the garlic for my gut. Okay, I'm like trying to figure this order out here. This wrong frame. Oh wait, no, this is wrong. Like 05, 06. These are not the same layers. Alright, flip this guy around. Oh, and flip this one around. Okay. This should be 04. Be 05. I'm glad I made these. What do you call it? Horizontal? Instead of the weird sideways thing that I was trying to do. Bam, bam, bam. No. Yes? Yes. Okay. Alright, we're halfway there. 6 here. Seven. Oh, I already did 07. There's something funky going on here. From that to that. Four. It's kind of working though. Okay, it's kind of working. Not like the best, but hey, beginner animator over here. Hold on, I do see something funky going on with the eyes. It's like that, and then it goes down. Maybe it just moves its head. I think this is being really nitpicky, but yeah. It's fine, it's fine. Alright. I just have to figure out how to crop it. Because the emotes have to be in like a square. I mean, they don't have to, I don't think, but it works best with it. Okay, what happens if I put this into a sprite? I have to shrink it. What is the what's the size? Ah, my voice keeps dying. Okay, try to clear it up. Clear it up a bit. See which emote size? $112. Yeah, this okay, so this doesn't have to be huge. I don't think this will clip any of the tail, hopefully, but okay, we're doing good. Okay, I think I can export this like a batch. The illustration, emotes, animated. See what that does. Okay, and then Do I have a sprite opened? There we go. Okay, here it is. Oh, I don't know what's going on with the Witch chat. Let me see if I can fix that. Copy this. Peace. Just go through all these. Don't mind me, just making layouts as we speak. Okay, that should work. These two can go away. Alright, I think we're good. However, I cannot read chat. That over here. For a second I thought you're running ads again, and I was like, oh no. Please. For some reason this like glitches a little bit when I run this over, but we're gonna ignore that. Don't need these frames. Just hit delete. Ah, I see. There's an extra one right there. And save as bin. What software? Oh, I realize I've been mentally spelling it wrong. Let me type it in. It's technically a pixel, what do you call it? The pixel art software. I definitely, if you want to buy, I definitely recommend doing it off their, I think it's the Humble Bundle site. They have it on Steam, but there's a whole mess of trying to like open stuff with Steam. I think it's just better when it's just the software on its own. And thank you. um, so yeah, no, I think it's pretty handy. I've used it more for animation rather than pixel art, which is its intended use, but it works both for great. It works great with both. For both. Yeah, I didn't even think about it using it for animation until I saw a friend doing it on stream, and I was like, oh, snap. Okay, that's smart. Yeah, because drawing it, if you wanted it to be this many pixels, it's better to import it rather than drawing it in the program. Can I move them all at once? I don't know if I can. I'm still like not super familiar with this. Right side. What if I do that? If I spin it, okay, it'll go up. Doesn't select all of them. Does this select all of them? Oh, that's weird. You see what's going on with the tail there? Like, cut it or something. Undo that. There we go. Much science. Alright, can I deselect? I want to make sure I don't cut anything, but... The orbiting possum and its tail moon. Will that cut it? No, we're good. It looks funky with all the onion skinning. Might be able to go smaller. Oh. Oh. That was cool. I just pressed the button that said trim and it just trimmed it to... Okay, that was cool. Less work for me. I'm starting to realize that the lines aren't very thick, so it might be hard to see in dark mode. Shoot. Wait, back to the drawing board maybe. Okay. How would this look with a black background? It's harder to see, but it's there. Be too funky to get everything like a little gritty. That'd be easier to see. Alright, try this again. Export image sequence. Okay. Try that. Outline is great, adds more contrast. Okay, thank you. Good feedback. Yeah, because the thing is when it gets shrunk too. Right. Might have to start from scratch again. I think the frame rate's way too low. Oh, I see, okay. Oh. Oh, snap. You know what I did? I saved it with a black background. Nope. Nope. Don't want that. Right. Okay, there we go. Transparent now. Dark mode possum. It's just funny because I use dark mode and then I just like forget that I just put everything in white. Oh, not that. We. I wonder if that's too fast. 120. That might be better. Let's try to save this. No, not that. I want it to save as. Oh, has the music stopped? Hold on. Oh, yeah, you know what? Right, I totally did. I forgot. I don't have chill hop on base. Right. I'll just turn on desktop. Should be there now. Thank you for letting me know. I totally forgot about that. Having a dark mode on everything, looking at a blank canvas, almost blinding. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Can I just... What is it that I did? Trim? No, okay, because that trims it to that. Oh no, it only moved this. I want everything to move. Okay, good. I think with the other one. Huh. Canvas size. Okay, slightly got out of a square. There we go. All this work for a silly little guy. Save that for sure. Or as GIF. Oh, resizing, right. happen if I shrunk it? Canvas size? Properties? Nah. Currently it is 600. It might be able to shrink for Twitch. I guess I'll leave it there because doesn't necessarily there's not much I can do. Yeah, once I upload it to Twitch, it's not very exciting stuff. Let's see. We're already at an hour and 24 minutes. I was thinking, yeah, I was like, if this didn't take too long, I was thinking of doodling, but I'm like, oh, hey, Moustache. Meowdy, meowdy. How are you doing? Possum's got moves. Yeah, let me show you. This isn't the final one, because the other one's on the other program, but there we go. We made a spinning opossum. It took how long? Took 2 hours? Maybe 25 minutes? I mean, I was chatting, but still, that took a while. Can't imagine animating like a whole scene. It's on a different level. Spin. Had a headache and kind of ended up napping through the afternoon. That's good. Self-care. Not good that you had a headache. Good that you self-cared. I might have double music going on here. Remove the desktop. Yeah, I was kind of more sleepy today. Sleepy vibes. I just haven't been like being well recently. Alright, well, I think that's it, yeah. That's all I've got for today. I mean, I'm actually pretty proud with what I got for today, but thanks so much for hanging out. Let's see. We'll give a little guy a raid. Not drawing today. Game, I think? But we'll see what's up. Usually very chill vibes. Let me... It's a little guy. Alright. Well, raid has started. Thank you so much for hanging out. Had a great time. I feel good with how this possum looks. And, yeah, take care. It's a little guy. Yeah, if anybody on YouTube wants to join, I'll be over there. Alright, have a good rest of your week. Bye.